You know what's funny about social media? It lets you watch someone live the life you designed without you in it. I saw the photo 3 days ago. I haven't slept right since. The smile looked the same. The backdrop looked familiar. Everything looked exactly like we'd planned. Except the person standing next to her wasn't me. If you've ever checked your ex's Instagram and felt your stomach drop, this story is for you. Stay with me. It was a Wednesday, normal day. I was lying in bed, scrolling through nothing, avoiding sleep. You know how it goes. I don't even know why I checked. We've been broken up for 2 years. I trained myself not to look, blocked her from my feed, muted her stories, did everything they tell you to do to move on. But curiosity is a disease, man. And late at night, when you're tired and your guard's down, that disease wins. So I typed her name, hit search, and there it was. New post 6 hours ago, 37 likes. The caption said exactly where we're supposed to be. And in the photo, she was standing on the coast of Portugal, the Algarve region, the cliffs we'd circled on Google Maps together 3 years ago, the ones we'd saved money for, the ones we swore we'd see together when we finally made it. She was there, with him. I scrolled. God help me, I scrolled. Every photo was a gut punch wrapped in aesthetic filters and thoughtful captions. There they were in Portland, at that vintage bookstore I'd sent her articles about, the one with the rare poetry section. She was holding a book, he was holding her. There they were hiking in Patagonia, the exact trail I'd bookmarked. I'd shown her videos, said, "One day, right?" And she'd kissed my cheek and said, "One day." One day came, just not for us. And she got the golden retriever. We'd looked at breeders together, argued about names, settled on Ranger because we watched Parks and Rec on repeat and it felt right. Guess what his name is? Ranger. She got the life, the dog, the trips, the aesthetic apartment with exposed brick and hanging plants, the Sunday market photos, the candid shots of someone who looks at her the way I used to. She got everything we wanted. She just didn't want it with me. Here's the thing nobody tells you about heartbreak. You can be completely over someone and still feel like you've been robbed. I don't want her back. I need to be clear about that. When we ended, it was right. We'd grown into different people. The spark was gone. We were fighting more than we were laughing. It had to end. But seeing those photos, it wasn't about wanting her. It was about realizing I was just a placeholder. All those conversations we had about the future, about Portugal and hiking and getting a dog and living somewhere with character instead of just convenience, those weren't our dreams. They were her dreams. And she needed someone to dream them with. Anyone. I just happened to be there first. And when I stopped fitting the vision, she found someone who did. The trip still happened. The dog still got adopted. The life still got built. The only variable that changed was me. I spent the next 2 days in this weird spiral. Not sad exactly, not angry, just untethered. I kept thinking, did any of it matter? Did she ever actually see a future with me? Or was I just a warm body in the passenger seat while she drove towards a destination she'd already mapped out? Was I ever the point? Or was I just there? And here's the really messed up part. I started looking at my own life differently. All the things I'd wanted back then, were they mine? Or were they just hers, and I'd convinced myself they were ours? Did I even like hiking? Or did I just like the idea of hiking with her? Did I want to live in Portland? Or did I want to make her happy? Who the hell was I without her dream? On day 3, something shifted. I was making coffee, same way I always do. Black, no sugar. The way I drank it before I ever met her. The way I'll drink it long after I forget the exact shade of her eyes. And I realized I was still here. She got the life. The Instagram perfect, Pinterest bored life. The one that looks good in photos and gets likes from people who don't know the full story. But you know what I got? I got to become someone I actually recognize. She's living the life we planned, but here's what I figured out. Plans are just ideas about who you think you're supposed to be. And when you're 23 and in love and don't know who you are yet, you make plans that sound good, that look good, that fit some story you've been told about what happiness is supposed to look like. But living, actually living, that's messier than a 5-year plan. It's changing your mind. It's discovering you hate hiking but love rock climbing. It's realizing Portland rains too much and you actually prefer the desert. It's becoming someone you didn't plan to be because you finally stopped performing for an audience of one. She got the plan, the one we drew up when we were kids playing house. I got my life back. I deleted Instagram after that, not in some dramatic social media is poison way, just quietly. Realized I didn't need to know. Last I heard, she's happy. Good for her. I mean that. But I'm happy, in a way that doesn't need a caption, in a way that doesn't translate to a grid of carefully curated moments. I'm happy in a way I never was when we were planning our future. Because here's the thing about seeing your ex live the life you planned together. It only hurts if you still want that life. And I don't. Not anymore. I want the life I'm building. The one that doesn't exist in my camera roll. The one that doesn't perform well on social media. The one that's mine. She's living the plan. I'm living. If this hit you, don't keep it to yourself. Someone you know needs to hear this.